All right. Hmm. Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crucial Wrestling. My name is Travis, and buckle up. Okay, so what can we learn from this? Let's start with what happened here. A skinny son of a celebrity is trying to beat up or murder the son of a billionaire who is his boss. He disappears and then reappears, clearly covered in flame retardant jelly. Uh, Darby Allin then somehow sneak attacks him with a flamethrower and sets him on fire. So we have actual attempted murder with forethought of malice. Then the old bucks put the flames out with a handy fire extinguisher. Okay, so why do people like me think this is bad? Why can't we just enjoy how cool and badass it is? First, where do we go from here? What else is there to do to a human being other than disembowel them on live TV? You've reached the end. Who would give a crap about a pinfall in a ring after they've seen one human being set another human being on fire with a flamethrower? Second, it sets insanely unrealistic expectations for professional wrestling and for what wrestlers should do and what wrestling is. Third, it takes a big crap on every other wrestler in the world and on that show who actually bothered learning how to work, how to put a match together, and tell a story in the ring. It kills all the hard work that every other performer on the card put in to work and get the crowd behind them through the craft that they've honed and developed. That's not to say that there's never a time to break the rules, to do something wild, to do something crazy, to hot shot a little bit. There are times for that. But in AEW, it's constant. And in cases like this, they needlessly go too far. Fourth, they've lost the plot. This isn't the only egregious example of wrestling just doing too much, but it's certainly one of the worst and it's the most recent. At some point you've just idea'd yourself. Is that a I don't think that's a word, but idea'd. They just throwing ideas at the wall. You've idea'd yourself into something that's totally detached from pro wrestling. You've lost the plot. I get that it seems cool in the moment, but it kills kayfabe, kills all the other matches and performers. It sets unrealistic expectations, and it encourages other fools who don't know what working is to follow suit, or I'm sure even try to one up this. So part of being an adult is learning to delay gratification, to recognize that short-term fun can often lead to long-term problems. So there's one approach to AEW. So there's one approach to booking that AEW needs to change immediately, and it's a simple change in the framing of a question. And the reason I'm doing this here is because I think this absolutely highlights what happens when you ask yourself the wrong question. And that question needs to be this: hey, you know what we should do? Because right now, the only question that seems to be asked in AEW is, hey, you know what we could do? You see the difference? One lets the match and story and character development dictate what happens within a match and considers what comes before it, what comes after it, and what the long term goals of a wrestling company are. The other just indulges the whims of people who never learned or just aren't adept at building stories and working matches in a way that means anything. So they revert to stunts that circumvent talent. This is only cool if you have no concern for what happens next, for what it teaches the audience to expect from now on, for the performers who seem to think that they need to risk their health and lives just to make us go, hey, that's neat. And if you've never experienced the feeling of investing in a well told story that builds and intensifies over time until it crescendos in a match that makes you feel, and a crowd pop that's not ironic or out of shock, but one of pure elation at the resolution of a well told story, trust me, it's beautiful. This, this ain't it. Thank you for watching Crucial Wrestling. My name is Travis. I appreciate every minute that you spend watching these videos, every comment that you leave, every like that you leave. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.